This is our new bandolier rig that we've just started making. This particular one here is for 7.62 by 3.9 AK mags. We're going to do these for 5.45 AK mags as well as AR-15 mags too. This rig was meant to be just a simple, lightweight, low profile rig, just a grab and go kind of thing that you would grab to use when you weren't really expecting a problem and problems showed up anyway. Just kind of a out of the blue surprise situation. You could take this rig and keep it hanging by your home defense rifle, and when you have to grab your rifle, you grab this, throw it over your shoulder, and it gives you a couple of reloads for the rifle without having to take the time to throw on a larger, more complicated piece of gear when you don't really have time to. We could also envision this being used by law enforcement personnel in, say, an active shooter scenario where they're grabbing their rifle out of their vehicle and just need something to throw over to have some more magazines and don't have time to put a whole lot of other gear on over top of what they're already wearing. Same thing for just the average prepared citizen. If you're one that likes to keep a carbine with you in your vehicle for emergency use, and instead of having a big bulkier piece of gear that's a little slower to put on, you could keep one of these with it and just have enough couple of extra mags to handle the vast majority of situations until the cavalry showed up. It's a really simple design. All it involves is a shoulder strap and a waist strap. All you do is just simply put it over your shoulder like that. You can run it as is, or you can take an extra second and simply buckle the waist strap, and now it's completely stable. You can easily access your magazines, but you don't have a lot of bulk and weight on you, and it's really quick to put on. The simple way that this would be used would be you grab it, throw it on, you've got your carbine. When you go to do a reload, and you're right back reloaded, just that simple. We don't have a retention technique on this rig like we do on our chest rigs, simply because of the nature that we envision using this rig under. This isn't one where you're going to be doing a lot of admin reloads where you would need to retain your magazines so that you don't lose them. This is more of an everyday rig. If you have to use this in your house, it's going to be a pretty dynamic, fast-flowing situation. At that point, it's one of the times when you'd want to do a speed reload. Reload your gun, get it back up going. The magazines are going to be in your house. You can pick them up and retain them later. Totally different situation and scenario than what we would envision using one of our chest rigs for, more out in the field type of situation where you'd want to retain those mags and need a way to conduct administrative reloads, that sort of thing. This rig here is obviously in the Pincott green zone pattern. We're going to do it in that, the Badlands, the Sandstorm, as well as just plain standard Coyote, somebody that just wants a non-camouflage pattern. One other thing I failed to mention on this is it's still, even in this configuration, will allow you, if you needed to access your concealed carry handgun. All you do is grab your jacket just like normal, and there you go. You've still got access to your handgun if you need it, and your reloads for your handgun should you get down to the point where you need that, which if you've already gone through four mags of your rifle, you're in a pretty bad situation, but anything's possible. You would simply, and I've got this too tight for me, but you slide it around with your thumb like this. Grab it, slide it, and then you've got your reloads right there. So you can still access them in an emergency if you need to. It's still perfectly doable with this rig. And if you didn't want to slide it, you can always hit that buckle and go right there too. So either way, It still gives you access to your other magazines if you need it. It's just a simple rig. Again, this is our Bandolier rig. We're going to have these up on the website here really soon. Check them out. Let us know what you think. If you want to order one, email us, contact us on our forums or whatever, and we'll be glad to get you taken care of. Thanks.